So you're live now.
So what do I put in here for where they can find it now?
It's just on the A1 Vacuum and Sewing Facebook page, like where we...
have to go to Hey everyone! Sorry, it seems like it's just always technical difficulties. So hopefully you're able, can you turn that for me so I can see? Hopefully what happened was we tried to simulcast it to the Facebook group, Facebook group, which is where everything is posted. It's the A1 Sew Along group. And for some reason, we can't get it there. So this is just being live fed to our YouTube page as well as our general A1 Vac and Sew Facebook page. So I'm just going to give you a minute to hopefully see if you can find it and join. And I know we're a couple minutes late too, but let's see if we can get you on here. I'm going to give you just a couple of minutes and hopefully you'll see my message on the Facebook page and you'll be able to find us here. Patrick, can you go on to the A1 Sew Along group and post a link? Is there a link so they can just click it? I just sent them a message.
So is this...
right here. So can you post a link to here? Because this is where they're going to go. This is where they've always gone for every single thing we've done. Oh, look it. Some of you are finding us. So there's 6 viewers. And sorry we're late. Patrick and I had to start it and end it and restart it again. And we were just trying to... And I have a chat window, so I can see the chat window if you have any questions. But hopefully people will be able to migrate over and find this. Say hi if you are there. And what we're going to start with today...
Are you going to leave this window open?
No, I would like to just shut it.
Okay. So...
what we're going to start with is we are going to start with log cabin number 1. And if you've been on the Sew Along group, I did my homework yesterday. And some of this might be homework. I'm hoping what we can get through today is going to be log cabin 1. That we'll be able to get through the toadstools, birdhouse 1, a good puddle, and no rain, no flowers. If there's anything else we don't get to, I think it's going to be a good puddle. That might be homework too, but that's going to be really easy. It's just going to be a stitch out. And what you should have done, your homework from last week was to complete... I finished all last night, and then we were supposed to put the video together, but we didn't. But this is going to be the stitch out from Sew Along 1. And it's going to be row 1. Isn't it just adorable? So this is row 1, which is all the umbrellas. Let's weather it together. And this one is my favorite because I love that little chenille cloud. I just thought that was so cute. And I love that they used velveteen, regular fabric that we chenilled, and then just the other fabric and the glitter. I just thought that was all fantastic. So you should have this done. And who's there? Oh, hi, Miss Snap. And then this as well. So this is going to be row 2. We were able to just stitch out the beginning of that. I mean, look at the little bumblebee wings. I didn't kind of fluff them up or do any of my trimming. But this is week 1. So I'm just going to put that to the side.
Jeannie, so what I was able to do...
Hang on just a second because Patrick is speaking to me.
So what I did, groups... A1 Sew Along
It's the very
group,
top.
and then so this link like if they click on this link right
Yep.
here, they'll get it. So
Okay.
I'm going to
Can you put a title
edit
to it or
post.
something?
Yeah.
Okay, so Patrick, if you are going to the Sew Along group, Patrick put a link in for the live feed, so hopefully you'll read that and know that it's there. So let's get started with our log cabin, and I want to show you that I actually am with the log cabin. We're going to be able to fit it into your 5x7 hoop. So I'm using my muslin for that, and I did blocks. I did the log cabin 2 and log cabin 3, so I stitched those out because I wanted to make sure too that I could do the combining and it would work out. Now this is going to work as long as you pay close attention to the order in which you stitch everything. That's plugged in, Patrick? So we're good?
Yep.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to do placement. When I did, this is called piecing in the hoop. And when I did my first piecing in the hoop project, I did it on no-show mesh. I did the piecing in the hoop. I trimmed it. And then I re-hooped and added the quilting. Well, you don't have to do that. You can do everything in one hooping. And what you do is we are going to do hoop up your muslin if you're using muslin, or hoop up your no-show mesh, whichever you prefer. We're going to do the placement for the batting. We're going to do the tack down for the batting and trim it. And then we're going to skip the next couple of steps. We're going to skip everything through the quilting. And then we do the piecing in the hoop. And then we come back and we do the quilting. So I love that we don't have to do, hoop it twice. So let's go ahead. Here's all my pieces for today. Everything is sorted and ready to go. I'm going to put this over to the side, except I'm going to grab this. What you should have is you're going to have all your pieces for the log cabin. Mine are all in order. So I'm just going to grab from the top and just work my way down. And you need a piece of batting that's going to be 5x5. So get that. I'm going to put this to the side. And I'm going to hoop up my 5x7. And this is just leftover scrap muslin. I'm just going to put this in. I think it was made just for this. And let's go to our machine and load up our pattern and let's get stitching. I've had one of those mornings where nothing seems to be going right. I was working on one project, and as I was getting ready to stitch it out, I thought, oh, I miscut this. So I have to run to the store and get the fabric for that. And then I was stitching out the house for our sew along on Thursday. This is, I'll show it to you really quick. This is one of the houses for the sew along on Thursday. And I cut 48 of these. You're going to need 24 of the little triangle pieces here. The instructions say 2x3, but it's not quite enough fabric. I cut 48 of those 2x3s. So I'll be sending you a note. And I'll be sending you information about that. That's going to be the clear blue tile sew along that we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead and put our design in. So I'm going to go home, embroidery. Let's grab our handy dandy worksheet. And we're doing cabin 1, which means our quilting design is plant 2. So I'm going to go ahead and load that first. And plant 2. There's plant 1. There is plant 2 right there. Block by block. And it also wants it to be just the regular 4x4. So there's probably not another one. Oh, look how cute that is with the little mushrooms. We'll go ahead and set that. I've already selected my hoop size. If you haven't done that yet, go to your settings button, choose 5x7, and now we're going to combine. So I'm going to hit add, and we're looking for the log cabin. So here are my designs, the quilt, and we want the log cabin, which is right here. Go ahead and set that. We're going to hit embroidery. I'm going to slide my hoop on. And I'm going to take my design, slide it all the way up to the top. Actually, you know what? This is the last embroidery I'm going to do, and I can't help myself. I am going to slide it to the top. I'm going to hit my move button, and I'm going to scoot it all the way up. And maybe we'll have a little left over to do something. I could use it. Sometimes I will piece things together with muslin and make like those inner pillows when it's like small little ones I need. All right. First step is going to be the placement. I have just a gray in here. Color does not make a difference right now. So we're going to do a placement stitch for the batting. I want you to grab your batting piece and give it a little shot of spray to the back. How are we doing, ladies? I'm hoping you found me. Regardless, it is definitely on YouTube. So, and I've been just making all those posts public, so you should be able to find me somewhere. It's being recorded. Last week, I don't know what happened. I was heartbroken to find out there was only 46 seconds posted. These mushrooms are so cute. Go ahead and trim it. Hi, Miss Anna. I have like, so my glasses, which I didn't even notice, the nose piece broke on one of them. And so I haven't been to the eye doctor. I think it's probably been, a long time. I think it's probably been like 3 years. So I made an appointment next week after the sew along, and our sew along next week cannot run over because I'm going to move this so I can just get to my piece. I have an eye appointment at 1:30, so it gives me half an hour to make it over there to get new glasses. So for right now, I'm wearing my readers, and I can't see the comments very well. I can see close up. Thank goodness for readers. Okay, so your batting should be all trimmed up. Now what we're going to do is we're skipping the next couple of steps. Because if we go here, the next step is for the placement for your background fabric. We don't have background fabric for this. We're going to be piecing our block in the hoop. This is the tack down. Here's our quilting. We're not doing the quilting. We're going to do this step last. That's step 5. That's the last thing we're going to do. We're going to skip it, and we're going straight to the piecing. So you're going to go ahead and stitch this out. This is going to be the template. Isn't that so much fun that we can